Oh, this is embarrassing. You know what? You caught me. I was widowy hitting the quitty. Get it? You know, the TikTok dance, baby talk. Anyway, I'm dancing like a TikTok dork because the TikTok ads metric cheat sheet that I'm about to share with you will give you the exact framework that you need for all your ads when it comes to analyzing and iterating on thumbnail retention, thumb stop ratio, hold rate, average watch time, CTR outbound, thumb stop CTR. Are you still following along? Good. Because TikTok is an interesting place where trends quickly come and go, but ads will forever drive profitability. And the proof is in the ad spend. Our tips in this video are actually based on over $500 million in ad spend that gets analyzed through Motion's platform. When it comes to launching and analyzing TikTok ads, you can't afford to just be a news anchor who's reporting on random numbers and data points that confuse and bore people to death. You have to find and share the story about why things are happening with your ads, and you need to tell your team and your clients so they can make more data-informed decisions. Which is why in this video, we are diving into our TikTok metrics cheat sheet to discuss the metrics that matter the most for shipping more winners in 2024. You can find the link to sign up for Motion and our cheat sheet and all that good stuff in the description in the YouTube video. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Chapter 1, Analyzing Ad Hooks Metrics. The first metrics that you're going to want to pay close attention to are all around the ad hook. To figure out if your hook is capturing attention or not, you need to take a close look at really two metrics, your thumbnail retention and your thumb stop ratio. Your thumbnail retention is just the percentage of people who allow your video to start playing on their For You page. One way to improve on this metric is to change the first frame of your asset if the thumbnail retention is, less than 90%. Maybe try including a text overlay that helps users know exactly what they can expect in your ad. You can test branded versus unbranded, and maybe look to see if some of those frames are doing better with faces or products, whichever one's performing better. For your thumb stop ratio, this is the percentage of views where the user stops to watch the first 2 seconds of your video. If your thumb stop ratio is lower than average, that's your signal to substitute components like maybe an audio sample, that evokes bigger emotions, alternative B-rolls, or just simply addressing your what, why in less time. TikTok's ad manager platform is actually pretty solid, and their dashboard is relatively easy to navigate. You can review your campaigns and budgets, all with customizable, columns and predefined analytics. But when it comes to quickly seeing and analyzing and comparing the different creative you're running, that's where you're probably going to need a little help. So let's jump inside Motion real quick. Right away, we have the ability to compare the creatives side by side, filter down based on the metrics that we just talked about. And what's really cool here is the metric called hook score, which is our algorithm's deeper analysis of combined metrics to tell you how well a video hooks a viewer into watching it. Pretty neat, huh? Well, based on what I'm seeing here, one of our ads has a great hook score, but the thumb stop was pretty mid, so maybe we can use the metrics to come up and test a new hypothesis. All right, Chapter 2, Analyzing Ad Hold Metrics. Now we're ready to look at the metrics for holding attention. The three metrics here are hold rate, 100% view rate, and average video watch time. Your hold rate is the percentage of users who watched the first 6 seconds of a video or completely played it. The reason this metric is so important is because it qualifies your hook to understand what content keeps people watching. Iterate on this by changing the pacing between the 2-second mark and the 6-second mark. Next metric to analyze is your 100% view rate, which is the percentage of people that made it to the end of your video after starting it. If we jump into Motion, we can actually hover over this metric and see the difference between that number and the average for that number and all your other ads that you're running. And then the last metric here to focus on is the average video watch time. So on average, how many seconds of your video are people actually watching? If your most important content is not in that time frame, you're going to want to change that. Iterate on this by ensuring you offer key benefits or your offer before that big drop off. While TikTok does have these metrics inside their dashboard, Motion has this neat little watch score, which helps creatives and clients quickly understand and rank the overall ability of a video to keep a viewer engaged. Again, analyzing metrics is only helpful if you can actually make decisions quickly and easily based on that data, which is what we want to do here, right? I think. Chapter 3, Analyzing Ad CTA Metrics. Yo, can you believe we're already at the CTA portion of this video? Whew, my friends, we are flying through this. This is the last area that you really need to lock down in your ad's ability to get people to your website. For this part, we're examining the CTR outbound and the thumb stop CTR. If we hop into Motion and look at the ads we're running on TikTok, we also have a third metric, which is this nifty click score. And again, that's our algorithm's combined metrics telling you the ad's ability to get viewers to your landing page. And while my ads with the highest spend and have the highest CTR outbound, they didn't have super strong thumb stop click rates, which is why we can see the click score is yellow. So there's some room to improve in driving more traffic to our website with those specific ads. All right, my friends, just like that, we've made it to the end, my party people. Do you feel good? Do you feel smarter and more informed about the best ways to analyze your TikTok ads? If you said no, then shame on you for making it through this entire video without learning anything. Tisk tisk. Remember, your CPA and ROAS metrics tell you the full ad journey and if it was efficient or not. But the metrics we talked about here tell you a rich story of how and why people are behaving with your ad. They can help you uncover iteration optimization opportunities. Look, ta-ta for now, my media buying friends. We'll catch you next time.